And it goes a little something like.
Hey, it's Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. I actually had zero intention of filming today. My face is still healing from me being careless with the dermaplaning tool. Don't look too closely, because if you do, you'll see the makeup settling into all these fine little scratches on my face that the thing made. But I was sitting here just at my vanity playing with some of my new makeup, like I do. Just to, you know, when I'm not going anywhere, just to play with it and see how it performs, things like that. And I really wanted to try this palette that's new to me. It's not new by any means. It is the Peachy Queen Amethyst palette. I've been wanting to try this indie brand for quite some time. And when I went on their site, they did have this one. I think it's regular, somewhere between $30 and $40. And it was on sale for $9.99. So I thought, wow, what a great cheap way to try the brand and see if I like it. I watched a couple of YouTube videos on this palette and it seemed like it was a good one to go for. So I went ahead and clicked buy. The shipping was very reasonable. I'd say, I think my total was $13 and some change. And that was including shipping. It arrived within a week. I was super surprised about that because some people on YouTube were saying that it took a really long time to get their stuff. That just wasn't my experience. The palette itself comes with an outer carton. It's just a sleeve. There's really not a whole lot of information on it. It has some of the ingredients on the back, but it doesn't say like where it's formulated. I'm guessing it was made probably overseas, but it doesn't say that. The net weight is 1.25 ounces. I'm not sure, but apparently by watching other YouTubers, I realized that that's important to some people. So note that. There are 16 shades in this palette. When you open it up, you do get a mirror. I don't know how to show you without blinding you. I wish that this folded back a little better. There we go. So these are, I'm going to do it this way because this is my good eyebrow. These are the shades. So starting at the top, we have Magic, which is just a glitter topper shade. It's really, really moist. Next, we have Universe. It's a nice kind of cool toned purple. We have Royalty. It's a light, I'd say kind of a neutral purple metallic. And I'm using that lightly. It's metallic if you get it wet. Then we have Mystery. It's a hot magenta glitter shade. Down here we have Peace. It is a matte. It's what it's on this eye. It's kind of like a maroonish pinkish color. Then we have a metallic, I'd say a little more pinky and purple, Wisdom. Then we have, this is supposed to be like a dark plum color. And then we have Power, which is a true purple glitter. Down here we have a silver, which is really nice when you get it wet. Dry you will not get any payoff, called Prosperity. Next to it we have Romance. Again, is the maroon sparkle shade on the outer and inner corners of this eye. We have Passion, which would have been a beautiful shade had it actually shown up. Adventure, again, I thought would be a great transition shade, but it just didn't have the pigment. We have Nobility, which is the one shade in the palette that I haven't touched yet. We have Amethyst, which is a beautiful, bright, kind of almost neon purpley sparkle shade. Elegance, which is the one I ended up using as my transition shade over here. It's a really nice magenta. That one is actually very pigmented. And then the last of all, we have Imagination, another glitter topper shade in a magenta, dark magenta purple. Okay, gosh, that was a mouthful. I will swatch these on my arm and insert the video here so you can see how they swatch. I like seeing swatches, even though that's not an indication of how it performs on the eye. So like I said, I was just playing around with this palette. I really didn't have an intention of filming any sort of video tonight, but once I started playing with it, I really wanted to kind of just talk about my experience really quickly with this palette with you guys, just in case you guys were interested in trying Peachy Queen with, you know, the Nintendo controller one coming out and you guys wanted to try the brand. And like I said, it could be a totally different formula. I do not know because I don't own that palette. So to me, I found it was just really, honestly, like hit or miss. The mattes, the majority of the mattes outside of Elegance and Peace, I found to be very dry and would just stick in places on my eye no matter what kind of brush that I used. Those two shades, however, once placed, like I said, I went and I ate dinner and I came back, and I do find that they fade pretty quickly. I did have to touch up before I hit record, because the pigment, it was just losing its like boom, you know, like it's like, hi, like I'm pink and purple. It was losing that. So I did fix that a little bit before filming. The metallic shades that I used, really, I tried several different types of brushes. This is a formula that you're definitely going to have to use your finger or a wet brush. So when I sprayed it with Mac Fix Plus, I did get a little more of that metallic look. However, as you can see, it's kind of faded into the pink behind it. It was a lot more silver a little bit ago. So that kind of makes me sad. And that was with a base. The glitter, I normally don't shy away from glitter. I don't actively seek it out. Like I'm not like looking for an all glitter palette or anything. But these glitters I found to be really annoying. I was really kind of hoping that they were going to be more kind of that creamy metallic feel. However, the glitter is really, really chunky, like way bigger flecks of glitter than I'm used to, even in like ColourPop's glitter palettes. And even with glitter glue, it's all over my eye on this side. It was getting into my eye. I had multiple like fallout. I'd clean it up, go do something else, and then more had fallen off. As you can see, like where my eye is kind of slightly hooded, it just keeps transferring over there. So I wasn't a fan of that. Overall, for $9.99, I can't complain too hard. I think apples to apples, I would probably compare it the closest thing to a ColourPop palette. However, like being an indie brand and hearing such great things about their palettes, I did have much higher expectations for their formula, and I really hope if I do end up trying this brand again that I'll get one of the really, really good ones, because this one just wasn't it for me, sis. Let me see. What else can I tell you that would be of any value? This white shade here is so wet. When you touch it, it like leaves an imprint, and it literally looks like the fake Christmas tree snow that you get for decoration, and it gets on everything and is super annoying. That's exactly what this shade is like to a T, perfect. It does not stay in place. I think it's just too moist. It doesn't want to stick to any sort of tacky base whatsoever. So yeah, this eye I felt I had the best luck on, and this was just using the one matte that performed well, the piece shade, and then using a couple of the metallics with a wet brush. Like I said, even that still faded. So if you're on the fence about trying Peachy Queen, I don't want to discourage you from trying the brand. I've heard some super good things about other palettes that they have. Maybe just skip this one and try another one. I don't know. All right, that's it for me. I'm going to let my face finish healing. I'm going to really, really try to get that haul done for you tomorrow. I have everything. I don't know what I was thinking. Like when you're dermaplaning, you do not feel like it's too much until it's too much, and then you're screwed. So maybe get that done professionally. I don't know. Like quarantine has me doing like all sorts of beauty treatments at home, and some of them have been like regrets. You know what I'm saying? So anyways. All right. I love you guys. I will see you very soon with another video. I want to thank you guys all for watching me and supporting me. If you're new here, hi, I'm Crystal. You might consider hitting that subscribe button. We have a lot of fun over here. This video was a little like all over the place, but you know, it wasn't planned. It was like a fly by the seat of my pants kind of video. Have a great day, night, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in a couple days. Bye.